And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. The Ultra wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Bogdanovich.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Hardaway is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Marjanovic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Kings, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Davis is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward spot. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Ed Davis.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
And the first one at the line is good. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And, you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack him in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones. Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way. They'll still knock it down.
Here's Fox. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
What a fiery competitor. I mean, it's evident that Fox loves taking on intense coverage and converting.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The finish and the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Fox passes to Hield. From past the arc. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Doncic. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
That free throw good from Doncic. All free throws good from Doncic.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Well, the new arena for the Kings looks amazing, C-Webb. Just how much has this meant to the city?
Oh, it means so much to the city, GA. I mean, ownership has been wonderful. It keeps the team here long term. It's revitalized the whole downtown. Sacramento is a city that has thrived with the addition of this arena.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Porzingis against Fox. 6 on the shot clock. There's the feed to Bagley. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Jalen Brunson.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Sacramento off to a slow start, trailing here by 8. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic, and Lee's subbed in for Hardaway. And there's the pass to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Hield is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the pass. The D can't afford to play off of.
Here's Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Great D that time from Bagley.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Hield, the pass to Davis. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Pass to Barea. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Luke Walton. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Great tee that time from Davis.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
That's good from Fox on the assist from Bogdanovic. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovic, I love the display of unselfishness.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Fox, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Can't hit from 12.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Barea. Back to Doncic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Doncic has got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox finds Bagley. Back to Fox. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
You can tell how much confidence Fox possesses. I mean, it's unreal how he nails these tough interior shots.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's the Kings with the ball. A 9-point game. Here's Gibson. Nice D from Porzingis.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Then it's Curry, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Joseph, the pass to Morris. Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one because there's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming a leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic, how about that guy? That's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from, and that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Left side, Joseph. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Corey Joseph.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Kings. Giles checked in for Morris. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. Dallas leading by 18. Here's Wright. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Wright's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 1:57 left in the first half. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
The three-point shot is wet. Bogdanovic looking calm, cool, and collective whenever he pulls up for that.
That one good for 2.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovic. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Barnes can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Curry's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Curry against Barnes. Curry's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Kings have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Outside, Bogdanovic. 27 seconds left now here in the second. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Curry.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And here's Barnes for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds. That about wraps it up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley is out there with Davis, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Porzingis can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Hield, the pass to Fox. Back to Hield. Now Bogdanovich. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And it's blocked.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
It's been all Mavericks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. Doncic, no good.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
Brunson goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Fox, and he drops it in from the low post. Fox has got 8.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hield. Right side, Fox. Shoots over Brunson. Fox, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Dallas again turning it over. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Barnes.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
The pass to Hield. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Lee against Joseph. Here's Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis. 1:02 left in the third. Barnes outside. Barea against Fox. Left side Gibson. And here's Barnes for 3. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Fox against Barea. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Count the basket.
I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing out there. Fakes the shot and zips the pass over for a wide open look.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that one drops. 16 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Barnes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shoots from the elbow. No good. And so it's Dallas with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dallas shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Powell. J.J. Barea is out there with Lee, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Galloway, covered by Lee. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated with constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media is going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Passes it to Holmes. He kicks to Galloway. But they recover it. He shoot again, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Shooting for Sacramento, Harry Giles.
Free throw good, Giles. And you see flashes of brilliance with Harry Giles. And eventually, Chris, you think he'll put it all together.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do, Kevin. He missed so much time in both college and his entire rookie year. I mean, a little behind the curve in that regard, but the talent is clear. And there was a reason why he was once the top-rated player in the draft.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. White, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. Joseph looking around. Pass to Galloway. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. You throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Marjanovic, no good. Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Giles, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's Wright, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Galloway. Over right. That one wide left. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And the Kings making a change here. Morris is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Ryan Brokoff subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And with the likely return of prep-to-pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one thing about this team, they never stopped pushing the envelope. A fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Porzingis.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. That helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Morris has got the ball here for the Kings. Here's Swanigan. Here's Galloway. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come